Hey, what's going on, guys? Appreciate you stopping by. I just want to apologize right up front if I come across a little off, a little odd. I am really, really irritated, and I thought I'd share my irritation with you guys, as I'm probably not alone in this. Our medical system here in the United States, I used to proclaim that the United States medical system was the best in the world. Maybe it is. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But I tell you what, it's far from perfect, and it's not nearly what it used to be, in my opinion. And I got a couple of examples to share, and I'm sure you guys have tons that you could share as well. But I know somebody that needed some compression socks. So they contact a place where they could go get them, and they have to be measured and everything. And it's covered sort of under insurance. This person has really good insurance by today's standards. That says a lot right there. So anyways, so they go get measured, and they say, okay, it's these socks are going to be $174 using your insurance because there's a deductible. Or you could pay cash and it's $112. So the person has to pay out of pocket. If they want to put it towards the deductible, it's $174. Or they could pay less, $112, but it doesn't go towards the deductible. It's just so backwards and so wrong. I know why it's the way that it is. It's still wrong, and it's ridiculous, and it goes to show how bad our entire medical system and insurance system is here in the United States. I'll give you another example. I had mentioned in another video that I guess it was 2 years ago, I had some health issues, and still not completely out of the woods. I do not have health insurance, and I didn't have health insurance at the time. So I go into the hospital, I get a bunch of work done. I'm in the hospital for almost a week, and then for several months after that, I'm having to get CT scans on a regular basis. And when I would get the CT scan, if I had insurance, the cost was somewhere around $3,000. But I didn't have insurance, so the cost was around $700. But if I paid cash, it was $580. Think about that. $3,000 if you have insurance, $700 if you don't have insurance, but if you pay cash, it was around $580. And I did that several times, and I paid cash. And then I still have to get these CT scans periodically. And over the last 2 years, now cash is up to $900 and something. And then you get a discount. It drops it down to in the high 700s. It's ridiculous. And it used to be much better. And there's a multitude of reasons why it is the way that it is. I get it. But it's still frustrating. And I can remember, when you talk about hospitalization and how expensive things are. And you have all these hospitals that they proclaim how they're so high tech. They have all these departments, millions and millions and millions of dollars spent on equipment and all this stuff. And I took my mother, who passed away many years ago. She had cancer, and I took her to the ER because she was, not doing well. Actually, I didn't take her. She was transported via ambulance because I was told that if she got taken via ambulance, she would be seen faster. Well, they saw her and then put her out in the waiting room, and she was in incredible amount of pain. And we sat out there for hours, and then she finally got admitted, and nothing. I kept going to the nurse's station. I kept saying, could somebody please go see my mother? She's in a lot of pain. We just need somebody to see her. And, if they could give her something for the pain to calm her down. I mean, it was almost like torture. And, I've had good experiences at hospitals and with doctors and stuff as well. I have. But man, there's some improvements that could be done. They won't be, but they could be. And it's no different than like the government. It could be a lot better. It's not, and it won't be. I hate to be negative, but I'm being real, and that's my opinion. So I just stopped and got gas, and it was $4.09 a gallon, and that's up a little bit from where I paid last. I think the last time it was like $4.05. And we continue to see, yes, I transitioned over to petroleum, from healthcare to petroleum. We continue to see fuel and oil just is a roller coaster. And even though things really, if anything, they've gotten worse slightly over the last few days. Knowing how this is, the stock market will probably hit an all new record. It's crazy. But we got stuff going on in the Red Sea, stuff going on in the Strait. I guess there's been a pause with the U.S. and Iran hitting each other. We'll see what happens. There's no telling now, and things could change in a moment's notice. So, when it comes to this, hospitalization thing, and it comes to the petroleum discussions that we've been having over the last several weeks, there's one constant with all of this, and it's be prepared. Anyways, that's it. I appreciate you guys stopping by. You guys stay safe. Take care. We'll see you next time.
So I ran from the cities and the noise and lies, found a piece of ground under open skies, hands in the dirt, sweat on my shirt, learning what living's really worth. While crooked men shake hands in rooms, selling souls to corporate suits. Society's sick, but I found the cure. A back road life, honest and pure. They can keep their throne and their golden news. This life out here's my modern exodus. I traded screens for a sunrise, callous palms, blisters, pride, planted seeds where hope was.